Alright, we're splooning. It's okay, your advanced age is holding you back. Chat member, I swear, stop! I'm old! I'm gonna start with Raider. Welcome to Splatoon Raiders. It's gonna be a shorter stream because I need to be in bed and then do some last-minute packing. I did most of it. I need a little bit more. But, we're doing it. We're splooning. I really like the concept of this game. Like, I know it's a bit of a side story, you know, spin-off, but I like this more than I expected. It's just, Splatoon of duty. All that matters is the loot. It is a looter shooter. It's Borderlands. You get it? Like, you get border than you would. The implication is that there's Bordist lands. Oh shit. Sephiroth. Splat Hawk down. What if that was the game and not Windows? I'm gonna be real, chat, those cloud graphics look like Switch 0.5. Oh, that looks better. This is the first Splat game on Switch 2, isn't it? I just realized that. That is the weirdest option. It's just like arms out a little bit or arms in. It's slightly more like what am I looking at here? It's the stance, I know. Nice sushi. Oh man, there's a duck. I have to do the duck. I'm pretty pale, so I so pale and all that. Is there a way to change the hair color, or are you just kind of stuck with that? This game hasn't come out yet. What am I doing? It changes with ink, yeah. Oh. It marks 31 days since our crash landing. What's on the agenda? Chat, I'm going to tell you a little something that's going to upset some Splatoon fans. I enjoy Splatoon a lot. I love the gameplay, love the vibes, music. I do not care about the story. I'm sorry. A little bit. I mean, like, here and there, I remember some story beats from the first couple games, you know, from 1 to 3. Maybe, like, 2 story beats. But no, I play because I actually think it's one of the most fun shooters on the market. It just really is. I like the lore more than I like the stories, if that makes sense. I think it's an interesting game world. It was multiplayer focused. Yeah, I mean, they do the... I like the single-player stuff because it's just fun to go through the levels. They're like Mario Galaxy levels in, like, a shooter. The exploration lore is the best part of the lore. So I guess I kind of like the story. I just like the lore more, so to speak. But, yeah, this game's concept just sounds like a good one. Like going and doing, like, little missions for a bit and then getting loot and then upgrading your stuff. Sounds very replayable. It reminds me a little bit of, Resident Evil Revelation... No, not Revelations. Resident Evil... Yeah. Yeah, Revelations, right? The raid mode. Also, Splatoon gets real sweaty. Which, I mean, I had my moments where I was really enjoying the multiplayer and, like, I was trying real hard. But like, when I found out how good people can get with that game and how insane, like, the gameplay can get, it's just, like, part of me wants to just do more of the single-player stuff. Or co-op. And that's what that's perfectly what this is. I'm probably going to be playing this here and there on the road. Meaning, I'm not going to be streaming it. Obviously, I'm streaming this now. This will be a video, which I'm glad I get to do before I go. But then, I'm going to just play a bunch of it, or as much of it as I can, during my downtime. And when I get back, I'll probably play a little bit. Show you, you know, how far I've progressed or whatever. But this doesn't seem like the type of game where I need to, like, stream it every time anyway. Also, these are the best ink graphics I've ever seen. I would say. Like, ever. In any game. Power of the Switch 2, chat. Goes through some onion rings. Can I get that controller off my screen now? I know this is the tutorial, but still. That's a boss if I've ever seen one. Have you pressed all the buttons? I pressed every buttons. I'm very, very well pressed. It's okay. After the tutorial, it'll probably go away. Flamingo Splattershot Jr. I think you can only pick it up when you leave the level. Controller's gone. Goblin America rules. It's true, that game does rule. What is that, some kind of machine? Hey, oh, maybe we could scrap it for parts for the hideout ship. It's a gold mine of metal. A metal mine. Mind bringing it back for us, mechanic? There's no possible way the mechanic could carry it alone. I suppose we'll have to help. Just wait there. We'll be along soon. We made it back. Way to pull together, team. Let's see. I'll start breaking it down. Isn't this like a kill streak in one of the previous games? The crab tank? I don't know much about Toriyama, but does this look like something Toriyama would kind of design? Like a little bit? A little bit, right? A lot? Oh. He loved weird robot things like that. Yeah, he was... That was like one of my things that I liked about, like Chrono Trigger's tech, and even DBZ, the little I've seen of it. They're just real cool looking. Weapons have levels. The higher the level, the more damage is dealt. If you're not sure what to use, let your weapon level be your guide. If you miss a weapon or material that shows up during a raid, don't worry, it'll be collected automatically. I mean, it's even called a raid. You know, raiders, raid mode. Splatoon Borderlands? Maybe not as much Borderlands. When I said roguelite earlier, I kind of misspoke a bit, but it seems like it has some of that. Spot comes equipped with a radar. The map is showing spots where the radar is pinging. Okay. Do not go to ERP Island. No. Efficient. Sorry for tossing you without warning. Okay, now I'm being reminded of Deep Rock Galactic. So this is where the treasure is. There's minor pings there, and there's the big ping. The main catch. If you see something you need me for, call out. Okay. Hell yeah, big man. Also, the game was $50 and not 70, which is nice. I really think Mario Tennis was like... that was like a warning shot for Nintendo. Like, if you have smaller games, charge less. $70 for Mario Tennis. They just did Mario Tennis DLC too, for free. An update. You get Mario Galaxy himself. Wait. Wait. Ah. Wait, how... Oh, there you go. I missed one, but I'm getting the hang of it. That crystal must be what pinged our radar. Use the drill? I don't think you can really just go anywhere. You just have to go where the little boat takes you. You get power eggs from salmonids. Your bot buddy builds the showstopper gauge. Oh, I see. Oh shit, Big Man has been unleashed. It's funny, I'm playing Mario Sunshine, well, Mario Eclipse, which is the same thing, basically. And that you have to clean up ink. And now I'm making a mess. Just one day later. Well, 2. Big egg is worth 100. Whoa, it's huge. Is anyone else seeing that strange lid? I don't like the look of it. Big Man can, like, use the thing to splash down and do some damage. Oh, he can also get fucked up, too. We did it, big man. Oh, right there. Throwing dopamine right in your face. And a real actual treasure chest. Man, I love treasure chests. Big chest ahead. We forgot to plan for a way back. Welcome to your new home, freak. Okay. Do Shy Guy noises? What do you, am I like your soundboard? Meow. I guess I am. I'm an Onaga eel tamer going way back. Huh. Is that radio like a piece of tentacle? Like a cut tentacle? Maybe, maybe not. It's just a can? Oh, alright, gotcha. Sorry, who's Deep Cut? Yeah, I haven't heard of you because it's a deep cut. It's supposed to be famous. That's me when no one recognizes me at the auto mechanic for 4 hours. And I'm like, wait a minute, no one knows who I am! And it's just a bunch of 60-year-old dudes. I'm Vinny Vinesauce! How come you don't know me? Treasure. Is this treasure? They're like ink tanks, but much more complicated. They're designed to power special tools called gadgets. Each gadget is unique. Use whichever ones feel best fit for your style. Gadgets you can equip depend on your tank. Okay. Speed tank. Power tank. Oh, there's the Splatchet. And tactical tank. I want to go speed first. Though Splatchet is one of the best names I've ever heard for anything. There's one treasure. Changing your bot buddy also changes the showstopper you can use during raids. You can change your bot buddy from the gear. Bot buddy? Like, I must be sick in the head that I find bot buddy to be a strange... It's fine. It's me. It's a me problem. It's a me problem. It usually is. So we can do Shiver. Let's try Shiver first. And then Style as well. Control settings. Soon we will get new clothes. Vinny, your character has a very slutty waist. Yeah? I guess we should all dress like Mormons. Right? Or Quakers, with one of them. Like nuns. Can a squid even be a squid anymore? Dress like the Quake guy. Are you squidding? You gotta be squidding me. I'm gonna be honest, the color choice of these salmonids, it kind of looks a little bit like they're leaving like a poopy stain. I'm sorry to say it in such a filthy manner. What is this music? Brr, 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 brr. Listen, that's also part of the charm, is Splatoon has weird as fuck music sometimes. Oh boy, it's real weird. Balloons? Wrong button. Hell yeah. That's satisfying. It's no splatch it, but it's pretty good. I wonder if there are secrets, too. It's all very, very basic stuff right now, but, you know, it probably ramps up in complexity later. Vinny, have you watched The Odyssey? I haven't had a chance. Last movie I watched was The Mummy from 1999. I've been kind of watching... yeah, I haven't watched a lot of stuff in the theater. I don't even remember the last thing I watched in a theater, actually. Not that I don't like going to the theater, I actually do. Maybe there's a chat member that remembers what movie I've watched most recently in a theater. It wasn't Mandalorian Grogu. That's one of the first Star Wars movies that I haven't watched in the theater. Actually, it may be the first since I was a kid. Damn. Good job, Disney. It was Mario Galaxy. I think that was it. I should have watched the Mario Galaxy movie on my fucking phone. Or even better, on like a watch. It would have been the same thing. I leveled up. Treasure. I got some bullshit. Briny Scroll, which is lore, and parts. They're called Spirulite. Like the name of the islands. There's more about it having some strange properties. It's like gobbledygook to me. Spirulite sounds like a sugar substitute. Definitely causes cancer. Equip these parts to a gadget to modify it in various ways. Try equipping the ones you just got to a gadget right away. Tinker. Explosion damage up by 5%. Equipping gadget parts fills up slots, etc., etc. You can have up to 9 parts. Parts can change a gadget quite a bit. That's cool. Explosion area up 15%. Takes up 5 slots. So, oh! It's like Elliot. The Elliot game. I'm trying to think of what other games have that. Like, yeah, no, like, just, there's a bunch of games that, you know, the better the thing is, the more slots it takes up. It's not a new concept by any means. But cool, I like that for a game like this. What I want to do is I wanted to try the Splatch It, but I don't think I can. Holy fuck, that thing is big. The Oil Blaster. A shark out there. Oh, there's some stuff over here too. Would this be called a flotilla? Oh, this is the Horde. No? What is a flotilla? I know that word, but I don't know what it means. I kind of know what it means. Flotilla definition. Fleet of small ships or boats, often under the command of a single leader. It's also an indefinite large number. A Navy organizational unit consisting of 2 or more squadrons. Love that guy. It doesn't look like I have the ability to switch to the splash it yet. I think I need to find it. Change your tanks? Oh. Oh, the tanks. Right, right, right. Something suspicious about that mist. Are you saying this isn't 100% all natural fog? Must mean there's treasure underground. Oh! I would imagine these are randomized. It's like Pikmin, or yeah, Donkey Kong. Could charge it back up if we had power eggs. God, the thing was I do wonder how a Splatoon single-player thing is going to work without as much of the platforming and puzzle solving of the campaigns, which kind of balance out the equation nicely. I mean, there's some. I've seen some. I'm curious where, you know, if that ends up being more later. Let's see. Puzzle solving will be builds and tactics. See. Oh, shit. Treasure found! This game is too easy. I say when, you know, later on I'm gonna get my ass handed to me, of course, because every time I play a Splatoon game, I get my ass handed to me. There is the other difficulty option, too. Every review of this game I've read said the game gets hard as balls later. That is not surprising to hear at all. Mid-air jump equipable on all tanks. There's a lot of strange fog around here. It seems to be coming from the Salmonid ruins. Maybe we can clear the rest of the fog by tackling more ruins. Never mind the fog, we found loot. There really is treasure in Spearlight Islands. Where's the store? We'll go home alright once we've stripped the Spearlight Islands bare of treasure. See, it's that treasure hunting game again. Same thing. We really just came to Salmonid Islands and started killing and stealing their stuff, huh? Yeah. Oh, look at that. You also power up. So the more you use one, the more you level it up. But you have to be deliberate about it. You can do a small jump once in the air. When you do a small jump, damage is dealt around you and salmonids are knocked back. I unlocked new clothing. Is my character... Wait. Oh. That was Grill? I kinda couldn't really tell. I'm going for, you know, going for I'm going for a Splatoon this time around, chat. Someone said, "Oh shit, that's Vinny." That's me. I look just like that. Because I'm really young, too. That's the other cool thing about me, chat. I'm, like, really young. You know? I guess the outfits, it doesn't really matter. It's just anything. It's still the same waist. It's fine, whatever it is, it's fine. I want to mix and match the outfit, but honestly, I'm not really playing this for that reason, so it's not something I'm going to think about too much. I just want to kill. Hideout ship construction. You got time to talk about hideout ship construction? I know I wanted to set up an arcade here next, but maybe we bump that down the priority list. Might want to start with something helpful for hunting treasure. At least that's what Shiver suggested. I don't know, a place to make gadgets and weapons stronger. Then we can handle any salmon as we see. But whatever you want is cool. We'll help. Natch. Oh. Use skill points to upgrade your tanks by increasing attributes like HP and damage. Okay, so we're upgrading the base. Vinny, I just burnt rice. I'm sorry for your loss. I'd like to think that that chat member wasn't even watching the stream. They burnt their rice. They logged onto their computer. Not their phone, their computer. And, like, went to my stream. I have to tell Vinny. I have to tell him. I'm so sorry, chat member. I've done it. I've made rice in a pot, and it's like, then it gets, like, too mushy. Or it, like, stays too hard. Do you ever bite into rice and, like, it's, like, crunchy and you're like, oh no. I have, unfortunately, some fillings of mine are not great. And if I bite into something hard, bacon is usually the culprit. If it's, like, crunchy bacon, like crispy, crunchy bacon, I can have a real problem if it gets into one of my deep fillings. Don't take that out of context, Mad Clown or anyone else. And, then I'm sensitive to hot and cold, like, foods for a while. Hang on, chat, hang on. Oh, splash it. There's the splash it. It's just vomiting fish. Oh my god. Go! Hell yeah! I'm not gonna do it. Oh my god! Oh my god, I had to kill one left! I mean, I got a skill point, but shit. That was unfortunate. Are these? I wonder if these are specifically for Splatchet. What was this? Chat message. How does it feel to know we'll both be in Cleveland in a few days and I'll be in the crowd watching you and you'll be on stage singing? Well, I won't know you're there. Because I don't know who you are. But pretty normal, actually. I think that's a fairly normal thing to do. How does it feel? Feels great. I'm happy that you bought a ticket. Thank you. But yeah, that's gonna be my life for the next 10 days. I'm happy you gave me money, chat member. Well, yeah, that too. But it's also nice to be able to play for an audience. You know how rare that is as a musician, as a songwriter, to actually have an audience? There are people who've worked their whole lives and are way better than me in every aspect and don't have the audience. So how lucky am I that I have that? Can't take that for granted. You know what I mean? Go. Kill their asses. I'm gonna be honest, Chad, I don't think we're getting this one either. One again. One again. One again. This is a level 8 mission, you're at level 4. I know, but I'm real damn close. I'm gonna fucking blast some oil. I'm doing it. I don't care. I'm gonna do it. The countdown is a timer, not how close you are. Wait, there's no way to... Oh! I thought it was one guy left. So the goal is actually 2,500, is what you're telling me. That's crazy. That's insanity. And that is not happening right now. So, oh well. Could happen. It's not gonna happen. Alright. Alright, well, just gotta level up a little bit. I misunderstood. I kept seeing the 1. I was like, oh, I just need to kill one more guy. I don't know why that... yeah, it's fine. We'll just keep leveling. I'm gonna do a normal level now. I was one guy away again! But, you know, another cool thing about the music thing, just for a moment, I wanted to just follow up on that, is the guys in my band are very, very, very talented. And, like, these are people who have worked hard playing music and really are passionate about it and care about it their whole lives. And now they get to play for an audience. It's my songs, mostly, but, you know, we worked on them together for some of them, and... it's really cool. Again, it is a little bittersweet because Mike can't do this. The tour would have been probably horrendous for his health. But, you know, we talked about it, and that's just unfortunately how life goes sometimes. But it's always appreciated. You know, I think about him while we're playing music, especially the earlier songs, too. But, Gerald, like, he's been playing music for years, teaching music. He is an extraordinarily talented multi-instrumentalist who plays drums, bass, keyboards, guitar, everything, basically. And now he gets to play for, like, 900 people. It's pretty crazy. And he, you know, he's been with us since Visions and Afterthoughts. So it's pretty cool. And they get to make a couple bucks. Like I said, I don't think anyone's gonna be making bank, rather, on this thing. Just because of how many fingers are in the holes. But, it's just, that's what it is when you have that many moving pieces. But, you know, a couple extra bucks is gonna be nice for them. So I'm happy about that. Clown baiting? Sit your goofy ass down. New Splatchit upgrade. Vinny, can you upgrade mid-level? No. Which is probably smart. The levels are short enough that it kind of makes sense that they would be a post-level thing. It also splits the game up nicely. Like, it divides it into action for a little while, and then a little bit later you get to do all the, you know, the planning stuff and change up your loadout, and that way you're not doing it, like, while you're mid-battle. I think that's a smart decision. There we go. How do you feel that there are people who now know your band but not your online presence? I get that question once a week. It's okay, chat member. I do get that question a lot, and it's lately more because it's happened more. From that angle. But I think eventually they find out that I do this stupid garbage. Like, do steamed hams terribly, talk about holes, watch weird commercials with all of the horrible sins I've committed in verbal form being thrown back in my face. Yeah, I think it eventually... There's probably a very small percentage of people who have listened to the music who then don't know. Unless they only heard, like, one song just because Spotify threw it in their face. So, how does it feel? I don't know. It's just, again, it's hard to feel anything when you've been doing something long enough. It just feels normal. I didn't expect this to be my life fully, but somehow, I guess because I worked towards it, I'm happy I'm here. It's nice. And I have you to thank, chat. For a lot of it. Been very supportive. Even when it's not just me saying speen or doing the corruptions. So I appreciate that. But that also means I have to write songs that aren't shit. So I'm working on that. I got like maybe 1.5 so far. You know, we all have our aspirations. No, I like the songs, obviously. I wouldn't want to play them live if they weren't good. The ones I don't really care for, we don't do live. It's a weird thing. Sometimes you like something, and then a couple years later, you're like, yeah, I don't like that much anymore. Shard yield plus 10%. Oh, this game is just throwing dopamine right at me. Are there any songs that are roundly loved by fans but you don't like? Vomit in the Ball Pit? No, we play that live now. I love that song. That is the most fun song in the world to play. Is that why you get bothered about Redvox songs in games? It just feels, I don't know, it feels weird. I'm doing a comedy stream, and then someone's like, I put Booty song in this game. It's just weird, unless it's designed for that purpose, like the New Flesh. I don't know. The song Realign I don't really care for at the moment. Maybe one day I'll come around to it. Someone said, damn, that's their favorite. I'm glad someone likes it. Wait, you can't stack? Oh, you can't stack. You can only, like, replace with higher level ones. Okay. I got a new relic power. Ink consumed by weapon is reduced 10%. While using a weapon, the area at your feet is inked a little. Jarvis, ink it a little? I'll try the tactical tank. Range up and shot damage up. So this is a turret. relic. Oops. Why is your squid doing that fuck-ass sway when idle? I don't know. This squid. Operate crane. What the fuck is all this? I'll get that one, for sure. Chad, I'm not good at this. Okay. Okay. There's a huge crystal. Doesn't look like there's much space for... Or there's space for much in that crystal. Not if you believe the bot's radar. Don't get your hopes up for a treasure chest inside. Maybe not, but a crystal of pure spirulite. It's perfect for collecting shards. Spirulite shards can be very useful, so the more we have, the better. The more power eggs we can find, the better. Think of how much loot we could haul. Okay, so there's some variety in the like, you know, level types. Splat! Use the splatchet! I'm okay. Oh, I don't have the splatchet, I have a turret. Forgot about that. Crystal shards. Yeah, I can't do this right now, right? I have to come back to this, is what I think the game is trying to tell me. Anomaly Spinook Swarm? You know, when I was younger, I was playing Metroid 1, and I found out, like, the enemies had names, because the instruction manual I didn't have, or it was thrown out by my parents or something. Zelda, Metroid, I had no idea what the fucking enemies were called. And years later I was like, well yeah, of course they had to have a name of some kind. But do they really? They could just be like video game enemy number 1, number 2, number 3. But like people that make enemies in a video game, they gotta come up with a name for them and shit? Like all of them? Crazy. Yeah, it's more fun to come up with the names, but it seems like only Mario did I know the names of the enemies. And I don't know why. Maybe it was because of, like, the Mario show? I feel like you couldn't not know that that thing was called a Goomba. Did you know that SMW ones were called Galoombas? It was a few years later. Again, I feel like the N64 was the time I remember distinctly saving my boxes and manuals, because I'm pretty sure my parents just saw them as junk and threw out all the boxes and everything. I mean, I kind of get it. It's not that I don't, like, fully understand it, but it's, you know, it's a shame now, of course. My mom actually saved all my game manuals as a kid, which is cool. Well, when the N64 came out, and PS1 as well, that was when I started taking the initiative to save all that stuff. And I think I still have... I mean, I've shown it on stream, I've taken pictures of my collection. I still have most of it. Very few, like, from PS1 era to N64 era, boxes and manuals I don't have. Which is another thing about physical media that kind of, I really like, that it kind of is lacking now, which is... There was something kind of fun about the instruction manuals and the boxes, and just having them on a shelf and collecting them. It was like a cool thing, but... You know, sure, we still have boxes and cases for games, you know, for a little while at least, and apparently... That's probably not going to last long. Apparently Sony's stock went up by 7% when they announced the end of that. So even though the internet was in an uproar, announcing digital only, the shareholders were like, hell yeah. Because the shareholders are the ones that play the games. They love games. Notoriously big gamers, them shareholders. I know there's a lot of dirty words in the English language. I know there's, like, really hateful, hurtful words. Those suck, but shareholders also sucks. Yeah, poop is one of them. Very hateful word, poop. Anyway, just to... sorry to bring the mood down, but no, I really like that different games had different style of manuals. Sometimes they were like in-universe manuals, like, and you can read like some of the lore from the perspective of a character, or if like a Half-Life Opposing Force had what looked like a field manual from like the military, which was cool. Wow. Got a new thing. I got a slosher. surely there will be grenades at some point, right? Hit the big crystal. Well, yeah. I wanted to get everything else first. Now I can get the big crystal. Another thing too, chat, with game manuals and magazines and all, that whole thing. That was also at a time, for me, I liked that stuff the most was just before the internet. And I think these days, because there's just so many games launching in it, and having adult money and all that, being able to buy more than 5 games a year, you know, I would read those manuals over and over and over again because that was my game for the next 2 months. Or 3 months, you know? So because of the way there's now just a million games at all times that are just releasing constantly, it's, you know, it's just not the same thing, and that's okay. That's just part of life. It's not supposed to. But I kind of am happy I had that experience of, like, NES, SNES, and 64. I'm not saying they were better, but, you know, growing up with that and growing up with physical media like that was really cool, and seeing 3D graphics, like, begin, and then internet, and then online gaming, like, all of this I got to witness for the first time as it was happening. Pretty crazy. Sound like Moglin. It's a really good move. Someone said, we get it, you're old. I know, but here's the thing. I got all that cool stuff, but you got Cocomelon. So you got to see the advent of Cocomelon, which is really cool. What was it like seeing Baby Shark for the first time when you were a toddler, chat member? I could play that game. Whatever you want. I'm trying to think if, like, the younger generations had anything equivalent to getting 3D graphics for the first time. And I'm maybe VR? I'm kind of struggling to think of, like, Fortnite? VR, which then summarily was dismissed by most people. Obviously, I'm kidding around with the chat member. We like to have fun here. Chat makes fun of me, I make fun of them, everyone's happy. But, you know, there's a... like I said, I am actually very, very happy I grew up when I did. And I was talking about this recently, how not having the internet growing up, and, like, having to be kind of in that transitory phase of, like, okay, I got internet at 13 and no one knew what the fuck it was anyway. When I was online from, like, 98 to, like, 2003, you know, I was a wizard. And my family and the older people that I knew, like, even people who were just 10 years older, thought I was, like, wow, you know how to use the internet. I know email. It was a very, very interesting time. A very interesting time indeed, chat. I kind of like the Splatchet the best so far. New weapon. Oh, we got some level. Oh, level 6. This one's got 2 stars. Oh, they got the rarity for a most addictive dopamine loop. Balanced shooter optimized for ink efficiency. Plastic bottle splatter shot. It has a thing. What is that? I don't know what that is. Faster ink travel? I also got a sniper rifle, charger. Charger. I also think, yeah, there's probably grenades. There's an extra button available for it. Gadget development. Upgrade gadget damage. All right. And I got the gadget workshop. Gadgets have to be fitted for specific tanks. Your tank has space for 2 gadgets. This is a Splatolite. It's pretty sick. So, specific gadgets are tied to the tank. I see. Interesting. I'm gonna do that level 8 mission now, chat. And then I'm done. I have to go to bed. New compass we found, too. You guys are going down this time. Both gadgets have cooldowns, so you can use 2 at the same time. There we go. That is good egg gathering. Very, very, very satisfying sounds, and as usual for Splatoon, and you know, like the feedback from the hits and everything. Come on. Really? 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 I'm sorry, one more time. Like my primary weapon wasn't doing a whole lot of damage after a certain amount of time. Maybe I need to time my splatchets better. Or save my special, I don't know. Hey, I leveled up. I think you get the benefit of the level up right away, though, which is good. Fuck it. Man, I am not doing any better than I was before. Okay, that was the best I've done yet. Don't leave us for 10 days hanging on a loss. Alright, chat member. I see what you're doing, by the way. Thing is, you're right. I was so close. No, don't do this. I don't want that. Come on, live, 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 live. Don't get killed. Go up there and make that weird noise. Make that weird, beautiful, fucking weird noise that you do. Come on, I need the beta orbiters to do better. I did it. Oh, they're called splatolites, not beta orbiters, sorry. This is actually a really good handheld game. I'm not playing it in handheld, but what I mean is just the format of the game. You could just play it for like 15-20 minutes, and then you're good. I think it's like the right amount of gameplay time. All right, so I got to play it. I'm really happy I got to play the game before I left. I assume the game saves automatically, right? Yep, has to. It has to. Alright, well, I will be playing this probably on my own time, and then maybe when I get back I'll do another stream of it, but at least I got to check it out on stream. Well, chat, this is it. So, I'm not gonna do like a big speech thing. I've already talked about it plenty. I'm sure some of you are fucking sick of hearing about it. In which case, why? But I enjoyed the stream tonight. Thank you. I'll see you later. And like I said, check out the Full Sauce channel if you want a couple special videos and some more stuff that maybe you know, will be fun. I think there's some videos that people will enjoy. And I guess that's it. I'll post updates here and there, maybe. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Maybe I'll just hang out, do my shows. I'll see some of you at the shows. Again, you'll see me. I probably won't see you, but I hope they're good. And even if they're not good, there's no refunds. So, you're just going to have to deal with that. All right, seriously though, this will be, you know, this is one of those things where I like streaming, and I don't really love being away from streaming for a while too much. So, you know, I'm just gonna have fun doing this, and then I will also see you when I get back. So, I think it'll be good. And I think it'll be a good thing for chat to watch some other streamers and get some stuff done, you know? Go outside, get the stink off you, like Jeff Goldblum said. All right. So that's it. Bye, everyone. Have a really good night and have a good couple weeks. I'll see you later.
His whole family's here today to cheer him on. We understand Mrs. Terrell just got out of the hospital, so we wish her and her family the best of luck today.